The magic of your pieces is not in the piece itself, but your relationship to the piece. What you're going to learn in this video is why the piece itself is not as important as your relationship to it, and also how to find pieces that you really resonate with so that you can bring your best work to each of these top drama schools. A lot of people have heard of overdone monologues. Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 1, To Be or Not to Be. Tennessee Williams, Amanda, Glass Menagerie. Is it bad to do these monologues? What do you think? The answer is no. Of course not. They're amazing monologues. Here's when it becomes bad to do overdone monologues. When you really don't have a strong relationship to the piece. Never do one of those overdone monologues if you're not completely confident in your own interpretation and unique take on it. And that doesn't mean you have to do it, in the forests of Brazil, or you have to do it with some accent to be unique with it, but it does have to be channeled. You have to channel your unique emotions and imagination and personalizations to make it something that is really watchable. This goes for all monologues though, not just overdone monologues. So whatever monologue you choose, you should be so fired up. You should love your monologue. If you don't, it doesn't matter how good the monologue is. They're going to feel that your artistic energy or your creative energy is really not being pushed. I'll give you an example. I had 6 monologues, and so I was prepared, but one of them just lost their luster. So I left it and I never auditioned with it because it was a great monologue, but I just wasn't feeling it. Are you feeling your monologues? You gotta make sure you're feeling your monologues. How do you find monologues that you really feel good about? There's a lot of ways. What I'll do is give you a couple suggestions to get you started. One place you can definitely look is plays. Look through plays at libraries for texts, for chunks of text and monologues that, start reading them, and if you resonate with these, put that aside as a potential option. Also Shakespeare, look through those complete works of William Shakespeare's and look for those big chunks of text. That's how I found one of my monologues, and it's just like, whoa, I love this when I read it. Another place you can find good monologues, your past. Have you ever done a role that had a monologue in it that you really liked? Did you ever get feedback from a scene in class that was like, hey, you're really good in that? Maybe that character has a monologue in another part of the play. What other work have you done that has a monologue that you might be able to do? Other ways you can find monologues are people. Go talk to your mentors. Go talk to your elders. Anybody that you've worked with who knows your work and who knows other work. What monologue do you think would be good for me? Is a great question. Of course, you've heard of monologue books. Monologue books are cool. Scene books are cool. Find a great monologue that you're fired up about and work it to get into the best drama schools.